A better connected, intelligent life in all scenarios comes from openness and innovation. And it is defined by global developers together. Open chipset device cloud capabilities and services accelerates development. Diverse development and testing tools help developers innovate throughout the entire development process. All scenario distribution and promotion make your content readily accessible to 500 million users. Flexible cooperation models support profitable partnerships. Global support guarantees access to full lifecycle services. HUAWEI Developer connects global developers together for building an open, innovative, and mutually beneficial ecosystem.
With the emerging of diverse services, users are looking for more powerful functions. HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit can help you improve your app experience even if you don't understand advanced algorithms. Machine Learning Kit has an out-of-the-box feature, so you only need to integrate its SDK into your app. You'll then have access to leading image, voice, and language services that are easy to use, AI-enabled, and intelligent. These services can adapt to all scenarios, various devices, and multiple languages. Machine Learning Kit provides you with excellent visual services, like detecting facial contours and 7 categories of facial emotions in real time. With Machine Learning Kit, users can quickly extract editable text from an image, even if the text direction box is tilted or the words are at a 45-degree angle. On devices, besides Latin, Machine Learning Kit can recognize Chinese, Japanese, and Korean that cannot be recognized by other kits of its kind. On the cloud, it can recognize 19 languages now, but will recognize more in the future. Machine Learning Kit also puts functions like image classification, object detection and tracking, and landmark recognition at your disposal. Supported by HUAWEI's powerful device-side framework, Machine Learning Kit's algorithms can be processed at a faster speed with general-purpose ARM chips and HUAWEI's NPU chips. This makes the kit more accurate and quicker than others of its kind. Machine Learning Kit provides both on-device and on-cloud APIs. It can work on both Android OS and iOS, so it is compatible with devices of HUAWEI and other brands. It's quick and works non-stop even if the device is not connected to the internet. On the cloud, based on the strong computing power, Machine Learning Kit supports more complex scenarios with high recognition accuracy. We'd love to have you use HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit to develop powerful, intelligent, and user-friendly apps.
Starting a new day with a fresh cup of coffee. Staying connected with the world anytime, anywhere. Seeing something beautiful is just a finger tap away. Capturing those wonderful moments. Enjoying a smart home. Uncovering surprises everywhere. A better
welcome to those of you who have joined us a little bit early today. Today's live broadcast for Huawei Tech Talk is about Huawei ML Kit. We're going to have a lecture from our expert Cenk, and you'll also have a chance to ask some questions in our forum, which you can access via the QR code that will appear in a moment. Please also take a moment to fill in the questionnaire. There's a link to that just below the video. And we have about 10 minutes before we start. Thank you.
With the emerging of diverse services, users are looking for more powerful functions. HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit can help you improve your app experience even if you don't understand advanced algorithms. Machine Learning Kit has an out-of-the-box feature, so you only need to integrate its SDK into your app. You'll then have access to leading image, voice, and language services that are easy to use, AI-enabled, and intelligent. These services can adapt to all scenarios, various devices, and multiple languages. Machine Learning Kit provides you with excellent visual services, like detecting facial contours and 7 categories of facial emotions in real time. With Machine Learning Kit, users can quickly extract editable text from an image, even if the text direction box is tilted or the words are at a 45-degree angle. On devices, besides Latin, Machine Learning Kit can recognize Chinese, Japanese, and Korean that cannot be recognized by other kits of its kind. On the cloud, it can recognize 19 languages now, but will recognize more in the future. Machine Learning Kit also puts functions like image classification, object detection and tracking, and landmark recognition at your disposal. Supported by Huawei's powerful device-side framework, Machine Learning Kit's algorithms can be processed at a faster speed with general-purpose ARM chips and Huawei's NPU chips. This makes the kit more accurate and quicker than others of its kind. Machine Learning Kit provides both on-device and on-cloud APIs. It can work on both Android OS and iOS, so it is compatible with devices of Huawei and other brands. It's quick and works non-stop even if the device is not connected to the internet. On the cloud, based on the strong computing power, Machine Learning Kit supports more complex scenarios with high recognition accuracy. We'd love to have you use HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit to develop powerful, intelligent, and user-friendly apps.
Starting a new day with a fresh cup of coffee. Staying connected with the world anytime, anywhere. Seeing something beautiful is just a finger tap away. Capturing those wonderful moments. Enjoying a smart home. Uncovering surprises everywhere. A better connected, intelligent life in all scenarios comes from openness and innovation. And it is defined by global developers together. Open chipset device cloud capabilities and services accelerates development. Diverse development and testing tools help developers innovate throughout the entire development process. All scenario distribution and promotion make your content readily accessible to 500 million users. Flexible cooperation models support profitable partnerships. Global support guarantees access to full lifecycle services. HUAWEI Developer connects global developers together for building an open, innovative, and mutually beneficial ecosystem.
With the emerging of diverse services, users are looking for more powerful functions. HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit can help you improve your app experience even if you don't understand advanced algorithms. Machine Learning Kit has an out-of-the-box feature, so you only need to integrate its SDK into your app. You'll then have access to leading image, voice, and language services that are easy to use, AI-enabled, and intelligent. These services can adapt to all scenarios, various devices, and multiple languages. Machine Learning Kit provides you with excellent visual services, like detecting facial contours and 7 categories of facial emotions in real time. With Machine Learning Kit, users can quickly extract editable text from an image, even if the text direction box is tilted or the words are at a 45-degree angle. On devices, besides Latin, Machine Learning Kit can recognize Chinese, Japanese, and Korean that cannot be recognized by other kits of its kind. On the cloud, it can recognize 19 languages now, but will recognize more in the future. Machine Learning Kit also puts functions like image classification, object detection and tracking, and landmark recognition at your disposal. Supported by HUAWEI's powerful device-side framework, Machine Learning Kit's algorithms can be processed at a faster speed with general-purpose ARM chips and HUAWEI's NPU chips. This makes the kit more accurate and quicker than others of its kind. Machine Learning Kit provides both on-device and on-cloud APIs. It can work on both Android OS.
Hello everyone. We'll be starting today's live broadcast in 3 minutes. Thank you for your patience. welcome to the live broadcast of Huawei Tech Talk. I'm your host, Sam. These days, we're seeing AI being applied in many industries. And I'm sure many of you are looking for an easy and fast way to use these AI abilities in your apps. Well, to help you achieve this, Huawei has developed the smart HMS ecosystem for all scenarios, with machine learning as a key part of it. Today, we're going to be looking at the technical accumulations and strengths of HUAWEI ML Kit and see how it empowers your apps with AI abilities. If you have any questions during the live broadcast, you can ask them in the forum, and you can access that via the QR code, which will appear in a moment. Please also take a moment to complete the questionnaire, the link to which is just below. And throughout when you leave questions in the forum, if some of them will be answered directly by one of our experts, and the rest will be answered by our lecturer at the end of the video. Okay, now it's time to introduce our lecturer, Cenk Faruk Cavga. So Cenk is Huawei's software expert and developer technical support engineer. He's graduated from Istanbul Bilgi University in 2012 and has since then spent 8 years working in the domains of mobile development and software technologies. He's acted as team leader for many mobile projects in different Turkish and international companies. And he now works at Huawei, where his responsibilities include being team leader for mobile projects and also for developing and designing mobile applications. Cenk will now take us on a tour of the ML world.
Hello, my name is Cenk Faruk Cavga and I am Senior Software Engineer at HUAWEI. Today, I will be talking about HUAWEI Machine Learning Kit and how to incorporate it into mobile applications. Let's briefly go over our program. I'll start with a brief introduction of ML Kit. Then we will look at some of its main features, such as face detection, text and document recognition, image classification and segmentation, and language translation covering text-to-speech and speech-to-text services. Then we will look at several examples how ML Kit is used. And I will finish my presentation with steps for ML Kit integration and Smiley camera app development. Talking about ML Kit, it is important to mention HUAWEI Mobile Services. This service allows developers to access tens of useful kits, such as maps, ads kit, push notifications, in-app purchases, and so on, and easily integrated in their projects. When HMS 4.0 was first released, ML Kit had only a few features. After 6 months of continuous development, we have created 16 different features and services. These services are divided into the following 4 categories. ML Kit is able to read text in different forms. It offers rich and accurate visual services, translate text between different languages, and is able to detect face contours and emotions. I will introduce these functions in detail in a couple of minutes. The core value of ML Kit is represented by the following 4 points. Wide device coverage is the most distinguishing attribute of ML Kit. It supports all Android devices.
And the service supports the iOS version.
It gives ML Kit an advantage over other machine learning kits. Another advantage of HUAWEI ML Kit is that it's free of charge on device and free on cloud operations with limitations. All features of ML Kit are provided globally. It is available in Europe, Asia, Africa, Russia, China, Hong Kong, and Latin America. ML Kit is also easy to integrate. Next slide introduces ML Kit key technology. For example, compared to other manufacturers that can detect 100 face features, ML Kit face recognition can provide 845 face features. We also support the recognition of cursive text and hairline cutout technology in image segmentation. MindSpore is the AI computing framework developed by HUAWEI. It provides unified APIs and end-to-end AI capabilities for model development, execution, and deployment in all scenarios. This is a list of all current services of MLKit. Face detection is end-to-end real-time service, and it's also a basic AI capability that has been widely used on the market. Face detection service can detect the shapes and the features of user's face, including their facial expression and age and gender. It also allows users to beautify the face, make it thinner, or add in stickers during the video calls. Here, in the left-hand corner, you can see a short demo video of how it works. As you can see, it also supports the detection of the key features with eyes closed.
So we can start with smile, angry, sad. We can do fear and surprise. They're much improved. Then we can lift our head, going down, look at left and right, even rotate your head to left and the right. And last part is eyes closed, single eye closed and both eyes closed. You can hold it for a little while so Rob can talk through it.
Text recognition service is also widely used in different areas. This service extracts text from images of receipts, business cards, and documents. For example, you can use text recognition service at the airport passport control. It will scan your passport and extract the ID information. This service can run on cloud or device, but the supported languages differ in two scenarios. The on-device service can recognize text in simplified Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Latin-based languages. When running on cloud, the service can recognize text in Arabic, Chinese, Danish, and 15 other languages included English. Let's have a look at our demo video. Bank card recognition service can recognize bank card numbers. At present, the bank cards we support include UnionPay, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, and JCB. We have also done a lot of algorithm optimization on the identifications of bank cards. Now let's check our demos about bank cards. General card recognition service is another category of text recognition. The corresponding user scenarios are Hong Kong and Macau passes, ID cards, and even the membership cards. It recognizes over 100 card types. Now let's have a check and look at our general card and membership card video demo. Now, let's have a look at what we can do with images and languages with HUAWEI ML Kit. Image classification service can classify entities in images, such as people, objects, environments, activities, or artwork. You can see how it works in a short video on the left. At present, this service can support both cloud and real-time detection. Now, let's have a look at our demo. Object detection and tracking service can detect and track multiple objects in an image. It can simultaneously detect up to 8 objects with 75% of accuracy rate. Let's have a look at our object tracking and detection video now. Landmark recognition service can identify the names and the locations of landmarks in an image. We can currently support 17,000 landmark categories around the world. You can use this information to create individualized experiences for users. For example, you can create a travel app that identifies a landmark in an image and gives users the location and the information on the landmark. Now, let's have a look at our landmark demo. Text translation service can detect the language and translate the text into different languages. It can be combined with the previous text recognition service to do photo translation of a road signs and street signs, or to translate the entire document or a web page. It currently supports offline translation of Chinese and English, and can translate text online between 12 different languages. Now, let's have a look at our translation demo video. Language detection service can detect up to 49 different languages. This table shows the list of these languages and the latency performance. Now, let's have a look at demo video. Image shopping is one of our latest services. It's simply shopping with images. A user can take a photo of a product or scan it to search for similar items online. For example, you see a star wearing a beautiful dress on TV and you don't know the brand of the dress. You just need to take a photo of it and the product visual search service will find the similar products with prices. We currently support 14 products categories with 19% accuracy rate. Let's take a brief look at what exactly developers need to do to integrate Huawei photo purchase service. If the developer builds a photo purchase system, they need to build their own training dataset. They need to label the data and to design their own classification model, which requires a lot of time and effort. But if you use HUAWEI ML Kit photo purchase service, all these are done by us, including product type, identification, feature extraction, data search, and classifications. Developers can even use our default UI interface. The only thing developers need to do is to provide a base library of product images. The image segmentation service can differentiate elements in an image. For example, you can use this service to create a photo editing apps that replace certain parts of the photos, such as background. This service can also be applied to video segmentation. Compared to mainstream manufacturers who only support portrait cutouts, we currently support up to 11 image types, which are listed in the table here. Speech recognition service can convert speech into text in real time. It is widely used in social networking, conferencing, and shopping apps. It is a relatively new service. We currently support 3 languages: Chinese, English, and French. We are working other languages and are planning to release them in the next few months. Now, let's check our demo video.
What is the best company in the world? What is the weather like today?
Text-to-speech service can convert text into speech and allow users to choose male and female voices. It is widely used in news audio reading apps. Currently, service supports Chinese, English, and French. Let's check our demo video about it.
He made an ivory image of a woman so lovely.
Here we can see all services with their SDK type, size, and all supported platforms. On the left, you can see all available services at the moment. And on the right, we list the services which are at the planning stage now. Now, let's look at some case studies. CutCut is a professional image editing app. It integrates functions such as automatic AI image cutouts, easy background switchovers, and professional image editing. It also provides photo filters and libraries with a wide range of materials. You can see the examples here. Integrating HMS ML Kit provides free, unlimited service calls, data privacy, and high performance. The video on the right shows how the app works. Fave is your personal companion for finding the best deals and the great meals on the go with FavePay. It is available at thousands of restaurants across Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia, integrated with the high-performance text recognition service of HUAWEI ML Kit. HUAWEI launches a brand new payment service based on text recognition, which extends HUAWEI service scenarios. We can see the video here. Photo Deformer is a photo editing app for producing photos with special effects. This app allows users to make hilarious caricatures and save them as videos or GIF images. With face detection service of ML Kit, Photo Deformer implements multi-face detection, expands service scenarios, and provides users with more accurate image editing service. Let's see the video. Stress is a comprehensive online payment app. Users can pay utility bills such as water, gas, electricity, and internet bills with this app. By utilizing the ML Kit text recognition service, Stress automatically identifies bill numbers. Let's check the demo video here. Here you can see how else ML Kit can be used. For more information, you can visit developer.huawei.com and check HMS Kit with detailed documents and collab examples. But today, I'll focus on how to develop Smiley Camera app in 13 minutes by using HUAWEI ML Kit in Android Studio. Before development, let's look at integration requirements and how to add HUAWEI ML Kit in our Android Studio project. Here you can see the integration flow for images and videos. First step is to select and create an analyzer of the corresponding function. For an image, we can use the flow on the left. For a video, the process on the right-hand side will be implemented. Video stream is a little bit more complex than image, mainly involving the use of lens engine. In the image mode, the processing result can be synchronous or asynchronous. The synchronous mode is used to directly process the result, and the asynchronous mode is used to process the result in the callback function. Videos are processed in the transactor mode. Here you can see hardware and software requirements to implement HUAWEI ML Kit. First, you need to add AGC Connect JSON file from the developer console into your app. In project level build Gradle, we need to add HUAWEI repository. Next step is adding the list of dependencies into app level build Gradle. And finally, here we can see the AGC Connect example file. Now, let's switch to Android Studio and develop Smiley Camera app altogether.
Alright, before starting development, let's focus on integration part first. App Gallery Connect JSON file contains key parameters, such as API key, application ID, Huawei Cloud Services URL, and more. All these parameters are important and needed to communicate with Huawei services. We can download App Gallery Connect JSON file on Huawei Developer Console after creating our project. Next step is adding Maven URL in project level build Gradle file. We will communicate with Huawei mobile services and repositories on this Maven URL, so that we will be adding developer.huawei.com repo URL in both repositories in build script and all project repositories segments. Application level build Gradle is also important and our last step for integration. Here, we will add our ML Kit implementation commands for face detection and models. We can find the most up-to-date version on developer.huawei.com. Here about ML Kit, we can see the last versions of packages. After adding our implementation commands and synchronizing our build Gradle, now let's focus on development. Let's start our program. The first thing we will do is add in AGC Connect JSON file from Huawei console. Then we will be adding our repositories and implementations into our app level and project level Gradles. Then let's update our manifest. Here we will be adding some permissions. The next thing we will do is creating a Lens Engine preview class. While developing our Smile Camera app, it is important to mention Lens Engine. Lens Engine is a camera-based class that encapsulates the camera initialization, frame obtaining, and control logic functions. Here you can see how to create a lens engine with a couple of parameters. It gets a context and an analyzer. Then we are also allowed to set lens type, which is front or back lens, dimensions, input frame for per second, and autofocus, which is true in this scenario. For more information, you can visit developer.huawei.com. Here we have all public methods, parameters, and details about Lens Engine. And it will extend view group.
We've created our related needed parameters. Let's create our Lens Engine preview constructor. Here we will also initialize our parameters. We will be creating surface callback later on. Now let's create our start method. It will take Lens Engine as an input and will throw I/O exception. Here, we will create a method startIfReady later on. And else, we will be creating a stop method. Again, we will check if our Lens Engine is null. The first thing is we will get our current lens type from our saved instance bundle. We are initializing our view objects. and we are setting our on-click listener. Here we will create an face analyzer. Another important key point in this project is analyzer. How we can pick the right analyzer in our projects. We have 3 different analyzers that extends the same base ML analyzer class. For face detection, we use ML face analyzers, which returns face-related results and objects. For all kind of text issues, we use ML text analyzer. And for objects, we use ML object analyzers. So that it is important to use right analyzer in right project. For more information, you can visit developer.huawei.com. Here we can have all information about analyzers. Let's create our face analyzer. First, we're creating our settings. We are setting our feature type, which is type features. And we are setting our key point as unsupported key points. And our minimum face proportion is 0.1 f. Set trace and allow will be true, and we will create our settings here. Here, from the analyzer factory, we are getting an instance by giving settings parameter. And we are setting its transactor. Here in transactor result method, we will take some action. Here, in for loop, we're checking each emotion if the emotion smiling possibility is bigger than the ratio we already defined. And we're increasing our flag. Here later on, we will create an M handler, which will set and take command for taking photo. Basically, in the second if block, we are checking if our flag size is bigger than smiling ratio multiply the face parse array size. And on the other hand, we are checking if our safe to take picture flag is true. And we are taking int action in if block. One of the most critical questions in this project is how to do post-processing in transact result method. Here we need to set a transactor into our analyzer. In this scenario, we will set a transactor which returns ML face objects, because we will work with ML face issues. In result method, we have an array of ML face objects. In a for loop, we will check each ML face emotion class which contained in ML face object if the probability of smiling is higher than what we have already defined in the beginning. And we will increase our flag in each step. At the end, we will make a calculation and a specific condition, which is if flag is bigger than face parse array multiply smiling rate or not. When our condition holds and the mode of parameter is safe to take picture is true, we will take action and start our handler to take photo. Transactor result method is very important in this project. Finally, before running our project, let's check our XML file. Here we have a lens preview, lens engine preview, one face and switch button, and one restart button. Now let's run our project. Let's try our Debo app. Here in the middle of camera, we can see a switch button. Now, when I smile, we are expecting to ML Kit face detection to detect my smile. Here in the video, you can see that it detects my smile. If I want to try again, I can press and take another photo. If I try for different face actions and face reactions, it will not take my photo. This is the end of presentation. We hope it was useful and you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Cenk, for that really inspiring lecture. I'm sure our viewers learned so much from that. I was particularly impressed by the facial detection feature. I'm so amazed how it can even detect expressions, age, and even gender. And also the landmark recognition feature, which I think would be really useful in all kinds of travel apps. But what's really impressive is how ML Kit makes it so easy to integrate these capabilities into your app. Okay, we're now going to invite today's lecturer, Cenk, to come and answer some of your questions. So welcome, Cenk.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying.
Okay, well, I'm going to get stuck in straight away, and I'm going to look for some questions on the Huawei Developer Forum. Okay, here's a good one. Can handwritten fonts and text in dynamic images be recognized?
Unfortunately, for now, handwritten fonts cannot be recognized by ML Kit, but text in dynamic images, yes, we are supporting them.
Okay, good to know. Let me find another. Oh, this is a good one. So, Cenk, can I directly control smart home products using voice recognition?
Sam, what we are doing is voice recognition by ML Kit. So we are unlimited. We can even launch a rocket. We can make home products. We are unlimited about what we want to do. So yes, we can, but at the same time, we need to develop the function, control functions config.
Okay, so you mentioned it could even, trigger a rocket launcher. So it can work with almost anything we could conceive.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me find another. Okay, here's one. So Cenk, do I need to set up an ML framework if I develop apps based on ML Kit? And where does the training model data come from without ML samples?
Sam, we are having the whole requirements in ML Kit. All developers need to do is just integrate our ML core, HMS core, and ML SDK. About the images, we have legal suppliers and the partners. For training purpose, we're getting images from them.
Okay. Here's another. Are there any restrictions on the image size, resolution, and format? And can 3D images be recognized?
For now, we can support PNGs, GPGs, GPEGs, and BMPs. These are all supported formats. But for now, ML Kit cannot support GIF files. For 3D images, we can support, yes, but we need to know the specified capability.
Okay. So 3D images, yes, but depends.
Yes, we need to know the capability.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Can I customize the elements during image segmentation? For example, I would like to locate mirrors in images.
That's a good question, actually. For now, no, we cannot. The elements to be segmented cannot be customized for now.
Okay. Okay, I think we've got time for another one, so let me find another one. Okay, here's a good one. It's very relevant to today's. Will facial recognition work when people wear masks?
Sam, this question nowadays, I also facing this question a lot, especially nowadays in this period. The answer is yes. The ML Kit, Huawei ML Kit can recognize face with mask. So please keep wearing them.
Okay, great. So I think that's going to be all the questions we have time for today. So thank you everyone for your great questions. And thank you very much, Cenk, for your lecture and for us answering the questions so clearly.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everybody. It was an honor for me to introduce you this brilliant technology. I hope it inspires many people. I really enjoy. Thank you a lot.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of today's Q&A. But don't worry. If you still have any questions, you can leave them in the forum anytime, and one of our experts will get back to you with a response. So don't worry about that. And also, please do remember, if you have time to take the questionnaire, there's a link to that just below. And there'll also be a QR code coming up in a moment. And that brings us to the end of today's live broadcast. So thank everyone so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure, and we will see you next time.